TED Talks with your host, Ted West.
Thank you. It's that time of the week again, live from the compound. I'm your host, Tad Western, and it's that time of the week again, Tad Talk time. How's everyone doing today? I'd like to give a thanks to all my listeners. Shout out to everyone who downloads, subscribes to iTunes, listens to the podcast regularly. I'm getting a lot of good feedback via Facebook Messenger. I mean, I've got people telling me they're making that intro, they're in love with it. I mean, I just can't. People are making it their ringtones. They're playing it. They're playing it like intros for starting lineups for their kids. You know, little league basketball games and soccer games. I don't know. It's just it's an honor. It's a blessing. So thank you to all the fans. Tad Western at Facebook, Tad F and Western on Twitter, Tad F and Western on Instagram, Snapchat, Black Planet, MySpace, all the good shit, LinkedIn. You know what to do. You know how to run Google search and find me. Oh, we got a lot to talk about this week. Oh yeah, that was tasty. I'm drinking. I was out of beer today for the show. I didn't really prep. This is Tad Talk 5, the 5th episode. I mean, it feels like I've done a million of these things already. I love it. I mean, it's I could do one every day probably, but I just don't have the time. So I gotta compress a week into one show. So today I'm off of some Svedka cherry I found in my refrigerator, aka my ice chest, and I'm mixing that with a little Dr. Pepper 10-4 old school style, made with real sugar out of a glass bottle. So bad boys. So you know what it is. So I'm feeling good. I'll probably be pretty hammered by the end of this because I normally just kind of drink on beer like it's coffee or water or something. But who knows? Today we're doing vodka. We're going all Russian style on this podcast. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about today. We've got a recap of the last podcast. I had Chris Spangle on as my guest. That went very well. He was kind enough to invite me into his studio, and we recorded a few podcasts. And I got some good feedback from him, and the listeners seem to enjoy it. We had the tadpole results I debuted last episode. Those results are in. The last tadpole was the last and first, technically. It was the question was, it had been said since man could utter words that dogs were man's best friend. The question I posed you, are dogs truly man's best friend? And the top vote getter, with 53.8% of the votes, was dogs are man's best friend. So, I mean, that settles it. I think dogs are man's best friend. To all the listeners out there, thank you for your input. I just put up another Tad poll. Go check that out. We'll get to that in a second. Number 2, the second, the answer that came in second on that poll with 30.8% was, Tad, why are you assuming my gender? So we got a lot of social justice warriors who are, listening, but whatever. You guys keep doing you, or girls, or whatever. I'm not going to assume anyone's gender anymore. Just kidding. I could really give a fuck less. So yeah, there's the results of that. Thanks for everybody who participated. Go ahead and get the new Tad poll that just went up this morning is, what is your drink of choice in the mornings? We have milk, coffee, water, aka H2O, a mixed drink, like your vodka cranberries, or a mimosa, or a Bailey's Irish cream and coffee, something like that. Juice, a room temperature beer from the night before to everyone who likes to party. I think that's probably what mine would be. And I also have douche fuel, aka, a Monster, Rockstar, something like that. Something that people who wear white sunglasses drink in the morning. So anyway, I don't have Coke or Pepsi or soda on there, or pop, because you shouldn't be drinking that shit. It's bad for your teeth, and it's just, it'll rot your brain. So you shouldn't drink that in the mornings, or ever, as I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper 10 right now. But it's mixed, so it's got some good liquor in it. I don't know if Svedka's good. It's probably like $6 a bottle. But anyway, who cares? Go check out that poll. Give me a vote. We'll get the results in next week. On the next Tad Talk 5 or 6. Tad Talk 6. Damn. Yeah, we're really blowing through these. So what else we got? We had we got Tad's tip coming up for you today. It's a pretty good one. You'll enjoy that. We had people have been wanting to know update with the cruise. It's still in the works. There's a lot of hoops to jump through. Who knew? You know, I just figured I could just buy a ship or put this out there and we just buy some tickets and take over a vessel, but apparently it's a lot more complicated than that. I think it would have been easier just to try to buy a cruise line than set up this celebrity tour, because there's a lot of questions and shit involved. But I'll let you know how that's going. I interviewed Spangle on the last podcast, Christopher Spangle. He was a good sport. I think the Tad Western's Wild One Word Showdown was a hit. People seemed to like that, even though I don't think either one of us knew what we were doing, and we just kept saying titties because we had glitter on our minds from Miranda. She was recording her podcast before I recorded mine. So go check that out, Miranda's World. She's a stripper with titties, and she tells some crazy stories from the stripper universe. So that was a success. What else? What's been going on in my life? So last weekend I had, what did we do? I went out Friday night and had a few margaritas and drank a few beers, had some Mexican food with my brother. We talked about some crazy shit. Pretty low-key night, though. Didn't really get into anything crazy. So Saturday night was my boy Marty's birthday. I was supposed to meet him out, a.k.a. Marty, Naptown James Harden. It was his birthday. I was supposed to meet him out downtown with the crew. I was downtown, actually, and I was eating at a restaurant, watching the UFC fights, waiting on them because they weren't getting out downtown until about, 12:30, midnight, something like that. And I'm eating at this restaurant, and it's pretty good food and stuff, but they're known for, their scantily clad women, and some of these women that were working in there, I'm talking just guts hanging out. Not too attractive. Love handles, gut. I'm trying to eat my food, and I look over and I just see varicose veins and not too appetizing. Now, you're serving me food, I'm not at a strip club. I'm trying to eat. I don't want to be seeing this shit. So put on a sweatshirt or something. I don't need to be seeing, you're not. Now, if you're hot, it'd be different, all right? If you had a banging ass body and a busted face, that'd be one thing. But fat rolls are not attractive. Lay off the Twinkies. You're wearing damn near a bathing suit to work in, so why you got your, do some crunches, do some sit-ups, lay off the Little Debbies. Come on, I don't need fat rolls hanging out. You're not going to get a tip. Actually, your tip's probably going to be less from me, because I don't want to see that repulsive shit. Same goes for guys. Guys, I don't want to see your fucking guts hanging out and shit if you're serving me food. It's just not, I'm trying to eat, God, it pissed me off. I was sitting there trying to enjoy some french fries and, I don't know, fucking fat rolls galore. So, and then, on top of the fat rolls, I've started noticing every girl nowadays, they've got a tattoo in, the most obvious places. I'm talking, big-ass arm tattoo. I'm talking about, half their side was tattooed with some crazy shit, which is fine. But I like back in the day when, chicks would just have like a little star or a dolphin or something, I'm old school on this one. If you had a tattoo, it was kind of like hidden. It was on your ankle, something. Or the infamous tramp stamp, which I don't even think those exist anymore in women under, 30. But it used to be, you kind of just get a peek at it, and it was kind of like, ooh, that chick's a little wild, She's got a tattoo. But now they're just like all out in the open, all over the place, forearms, everything else. And it's not, whatever, get a tattoo. But if you're going to get a tattoo where it's going to be visible nonstop, get a good goddamn tattoo. I swear this one chick had a tattoo. It took me, a half hour I'm staring at this. She probably thought it was some creeper or something. I was trying to figure out who it was. She had like a portrait on her forearm. And I was like, who in the fuck is that? I couldn't tell if it was fucking Marilyn Monroe, Benjamin Franklin, Benjamin Netanyahu. I had no idea who the fuck it was. Turned out it was Marilyn Monroe. I was like, Jesus Christ, how many chicks have a Marilyn Monroe tattoo? Every hipster chick down in anywhere you go, hipster bartender, Marilyn Monroe tattoo. Come on. Come the fuck on. If they're done well, good. But don't get some shitty black and white. Spend the money, But then again, you are a server at a restaurant, so you probably don't have money to go get a sweet tattoo. Anyway, whatever. Fuck that. But the placement of these tattoos, Jesus Christ. These chicks had like writing script on their arms and shit. And it wasn't just one. There was multiple chicks. And they were all crooked. So I'm sitting here with my fucking dyslexia, I can't stand crooked shit. If I walk into somebody's house and a mirror or picture's crooked, I gotta fucking straighten it up because it just drives me fucking crazy. I can't stand when something's off-center or fucking crooked. And you get a goddamn tattoo and it's fucking crooked, holy shit, that drives me crazy. I don't care if you were the hottest chick in the world. If you had a tattoo and I could see it and it's crooked, oh, you go from a 10 to a 2 just like that. Tad Western cannot stand shittily placed tattoos or crooked for that matter. How hard is it, You'd think you'd actually look at it before you got it tattooed and said, "Oh, you know what? That's a little off-centered. I might. Can you straighten that up for me?" But I don't know. I'm ranting. This is just, god damn it. Now everybody with a tattoo is going, "Oh, fuck you, Tad. You dick. You grandpa. Get with the times. Everybody's got tattoos." Yeah, I know. Tattoos were cool when fucking they actually hurt. Now they don't hurt anymore. Bring back the pain of tattoos. Anyway, it's just the fucking... I'm trying to eat. Girls got fat rolls and shit hanging out. And I'm not talking like fat titties either. I'm talking like no tits, big ass stomach, fat rolls, back fat, varicose veins. God damn, man. I did not enjoy my food. Now, I'm not going to name the restaurant, but if anyone could take a guess, you could probably guess where it was at. So anyway, I'm waiting, watching this Holly Holm fight and shit. And she keeps getting tagged after the bell, which was pretty funny, I thought. The chick should have been thrown out of the fight or DQ'd or something, the one she was fighting. But, like, how you going to cheap shot a bitch after the bell rings? Come on. So I'm waiting on get a text message from my boys because we're going to go out and celebrate birthday. And I'm only drinking one beer because I got to drive home at one point in time. We're supposed to go out Taps and Dolls. I'm texting, trying to figure out where everybody's at. Oh, yeah, we've been down here an hour. What the fuck, you dickheads? Nobody fucking calls me, tells me, oh, come on, we'll be there. We'll be there in a half hour. Just come on down. No. So I'm like, all right. Fucking head down to Taps and Dolls. The line is fucking around the goddamn block. Probably an hour long to get in. We had Monster Jam that night going on. There was a Pacer game that night going on. Fucking Pacers. God damn it. So anyway, I just said, fuck this shit. It's like 1:30. I'm going home. I'm too tired. Sorry I didn't make it your birthday, Marty. God damn it. I'll make it up to you. I think we'll be going out tonight. Anyway, the Pacers, Jesus fucking Christ. It's All-Star Weekend this weekend. Last night was the Celebrity All-Star Game, which hopefully next year Tad Western will be playing in the All-Star Game, because I could score 50 points on that. That shit was a disaster last night. They had Romeo, who played at USC. This motherfucker, he had more air balls than the team did points, I think. airball after airball after airball. It was sad. There was one plus though. There was a chick, I don't know who she was. She's like some 2K NBA 2K analyst or some video game analyst or something. She was fucking banging, hot as hell. She actually played defense and was cutting the lane and setting picks and shit. And I was like, God damn, this chick actually knows how to throw, how to play basketball. I think her name was like Rachel Demara or some shit. I don't know. I'm gonna find her on Instagram and follow her. Hopefully she's single. If not, then I won't follow her. I'll unfollow her. Anyway, so yeah, the 3-point contest is tonight, and the dunk contest, which that should be a good time. I saw a couple of my old buddies. They actually did the halftime dunk contest. I don't know if it was during the celebrity game or the sophomore rookie game, but Justin Darlington was in it, and Jordan Kilgannon, and someone else. I can't remember, but the video's on YouTube. It looked like they were doing some pretty crazy shit. What else was going on? Oh, I'm going to take the Western Conference in the All-Star game tomorrow. Who knows what the score will be. It'll probably be 206 to like 175 or something. Who knows? That's my number. Go ahead and quote me on that. What else is going on? Oh, I was up in Carmel, Indiana. Oh, bridge update. Let's do a bridge update. The bridge on Rockville Road in 465 still fucked up. It's only one lane going each way, eastbound and westbound on the north side of the bridge. Still fucked up. They're working on it. I've been told that people need their bridge updates, so Tad Western delivers. Just people tell me what you want, and Tad Western I'll do the info. I'll do the research. I am not fake news. I do my research. I quote my sources, unless they want to remain anonymous, like most do. So anyway, the bridge. I think we're still on track for a March completion. Anyway, I was up in Carmel, and Carmel's a completely different world. I mean, we're talking roundabouts everywhere. And if you ever use Siri in Carmel, it's about the most annoying goddamn thing ever. Because it's at the roundabout, it's never go straight. It's always take the second exit. So I'm like going around, I'm like, is this considered the second exit or first exit or what? If you want to go straight, second exit. Because first exit is right. But it could be the first exit if there's no right when you're going around a roundabout. So it's super fucking confusing. And it's every, 300 feet there's a roundabout. The entire town's just fucking, it looks like a beehive or something if you zoomed out on Google Earth. It's just roundabout. So anyway, I'm up there. I stop and get some fuel at a gas station. Super fucking fancy. I'm talking like marble floors and shit in this place. I'm like, what in the hell? I just want some beef jerky and I need to take a piss. So I stop in, I go to piss, and the bathrooms are right by the deli. This fucking gas station has a deli where they actually make food and shit, prep it all there. So I figured the bathrooms were a hallway, but it wasn't a hallway. It was just kind of an open door style, like an S. So there wasn't any actual door on the bathroom. It's just kind of, you walk around a wall, and then, okay, there's the shitter and urinal. I'm sitting here like, I walk in, I'm like, no door. This is kind of odd. What if someone's in here, just blowing up the shitter? The deli's right there next to it. I mean, literally 6 steps away from the shitter entrance that doesn't even have a door on it. Somebody could just be in there blowing an O-ring out, and that poop matter travels. Airborne poop, fecal matter, it travels. So who knows? That's got to be a safe. That's got to be a. It's got to be a sanitary confirm. Sanitary. What the fuck's the word I'm looking for? Goddamn, this Fedga's got me bent. Sanitary I'm lost for words right now. Concern. Concern's the word I'm looking for. Yes, concern. Everybody's probably listening, yelling at their radio. Concern! So anyway, yeah, it's got to be some kind of health code violation or something, because And then just on top of that, if I'm in there taking a nasty deuce, somebody's gonna hear it. Like, there's not like some kind of sound barrier that comes down. I mean, you're gonna be hearing, some dirty deeds going on in that bathroom. Anyway, that was just my thought. They did have a cool ass sink though that was like automatic, and then the hand dryer was one of the like Dyson style, but it was built in the sink too. So you just like wash hands and move it over, so there's no like drippage all over the floor. So that was pretty neat. But anyway, what the fuck? Like, who designs a bathroom like that? I had to stop in Walmart the other day, not by choice, but because it was close and my transmission fluid was leaking all over the fucking place because I got a blown gasket seal or something. And I'm in the automotive aisle. I'm buying some transmission fluid, and these two kids come up to me and they say, "Hey, mister, where do you sell the airsoft guns at?" And I turn around, I'm like, airsoft guns? And I kind of look out the aisle and I was like, oh, there's sporting goods. There's BB guns and shit right there. I was like, your kids are like 6 years old. Are you even old enough to buy these things? And then I was like, wait a minute, that's not what I should be concerned about. These kids just thought I was a Walmart employee. I had to look them in the mirror. I was devastated the rest of the day. I came home and cried. I was like, these kids thought I was a Walmart employee. Holy shit. And not just like, not corporate Walmart employee, but like a stocker of shelves in the automotive style. But that's what I get for wearing like a blue polo, I guess. But kids, they don't know any better. So those little shitheads, they ruined my day. Tad Western was pissed. Oh, what else was going on? A little bit of Colts news. Former Colts running back Trent Richardson, he was arrested last night at a hotel in Alabama for domestic violence. Police said the altercation started at a Walmart. Oh, that's callback, Walmart. And continued all the way back to the hotel where they found the lady involved had scratches and bruises on her face. This is the best part of the story, though. When police arrived at the hotel, reports state that Trent Richardson made a run to get away from officers, but he only made it 2 yards before falling over untouched. Yeah. Yeah, he's not, he hasn't improved that, yards per touch, even after outside the NFL. Let's see here. What else I got for you today? I've got, Kyrie Irving believes the Earth's flat. Cheers to Kyrie. I'm on board, dude. How do people think the Earth's flat? There's mountains. I mean, come on. Mountains wouldn't exist if the Earth was flat. Jesus Christ, these people. These fucking Uncle Drew. Let's see here. What else we had? We had I've got Tad Western family recipes for you today, and I got Tad's tip. I've also got, what else do we have? The Amy Duggar, in Duggar News, if anyone cares. They are the family that has like 50 fucking kids. She's coming out alleging that her dad abused her or something. And I'm just like, why is the wife not coming out saying that the father abused her vagina by, shitting out all these kids? It's just like, come on. How many kids do you need? They're like, that guy's like a crazy cat lady who's just got to keep having kids. It's fucking insane. How many? Like, come on. They've had more kids than, I don't know. Like, is she part feline or something? She has 9 cats at once, 9 kids. Just the fucking Duggars. Like, anybody cares. Come on. What else was in? Oh, fuck it. Let's do the Western recipes. You smell that? Sizzle, 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 sizzle. Oh yeah, that's the grill. Fire up the grill, baby. I'm gonna give you the recipe today to the Western family recipe. This has been passed down for generations, and this is the recipe to the infamous flaming the Devil's Taint Tacos is what I like to call them, or burritos, whichever way you want to make them. You can make them with just the little shells or with a big shell burrito. I'm more of a burrito guy. But anyway, this is what we're going to make. We're going to make chicken burritos. And what you want to do is you get your, you can use chicken breast or chicken tenderloin. And you want to marinate it. And I like to put it in some Corona. This is the recipe. You put it in some, let it marinate in some Corona and then some lime juice. Let it, a little salt, a little kosher salt in there. Let it marinate for, half hour or so before you throw it on the grill. You're gonna grill it 160, 165. You don't want to be getting salmonella or whatever that shit is. You don't need to be turning it into a salmon. Anyway, you're going to before you throw it on the grill, you want to season it with some Weber kickin' chicken seasoning. Shit's pretty spicy, good texture. And then while that's cooking, you want to get some fresh jalapenos, some pico. I just buy the fresh pico that's already all mixed up. You can buy all the shit for pico if you want, but that's just a pain in the ass. Save a little bit of time. Just buy the shit that's fresh and thrown into a container already. You'll get some pico. You want to have some jalapeno cheese you're going to throw on there after the chicken's done grilling. I like to get the jalapeno infused tortilla shells, the wraps. Throw those in the oven for a little bit, get them nice and warm. You don't want to cook them too long because then they'll, be shitty. You want some lettuce. You can add sour cream if you're a pussy, and avocado if you're a pussy. I don't do any of that shit. That's just, to me, that's like Mexican ketchup. Fucking nobody needs that shit. And then, so after you get the, it's pretty simple. I mean, it's tacos. There's not a whole lot to it. There's cheese, lettuce, and fucking chicken, whatever your protein is, chicken, steak, whatever. So you'll, once the chicken's done, you'll make tacos. I mean, how hard is it, people? I'm just giving you the recipe of what you want to do is you want to mix some pico with the Cholula and some sriracha. Get it nice and hot, spicy. Everybody love these are the Devil's Taint Tacos. They gotta be hot, especially with the fresh jalapeno. I mean, I'll put fucking whole jalapeno. Oh, and for you want to get some cream cheese and stuff some jalapenos and throw those on the grill. Ooh, make some little jalapeno poppers for yourself, grilled style. Those are nice and tasty. And I like to get some like Cool Ranch Doritos just to switch it up, or some regular Doritos, nacho style, and crush those up and add them into your soft taco. If you're doing soft, don't do it with hard tacos, because that's fucking hard taco inception. You don't need that shit. But crush it up and sprinkle that in with your meats and your lettuce and cheese. Pepper jack cheese, sprinkle some of that on there. And you guys use some Flamin' Hot. You could use some Flamin' Hot Cheetos too if you want to get really crazy, but I've never tried that, but it sounds like it could be good as well. So that right there, people, is the Western family recipe for Devil's Taint Tacos. Try that out. Pretty easy one, too. I mean, I'd say the difficulty of that's probably a half-star difficulty. Not even, I think anybody could do that. You could do that. I think Michael J. Fox could probably make those and not fuck it up. We've got, Tad's Tip. Might as well go ahead. You hear that? That's time for Tad's Tip. Tad's Tip of the day is another cooking tip. I was making a pizza earlier today for lunch, and it's preheated my oven, set it on, 450, got it nice and preheated. You want to preheat, because if not, it makes it shit. Threw my pizza in. I set my, what I thought was the timer on my stove, and I went back to doing some research for Tad Talk 5 and some other shit projects I'm working on. So I'm, making some memes, doing whatever. Time goes by. I'm like, man, I guess it hasn't been 15 minutes already. So then I start smelling this. I was like, oh, shit. I left that fucking pizza in the oven for probably about 45 minutes. It's supposed to be in there 14. Come back. The thing's blacker than a hockey puck and harder than a fucking diamond. I'm like, holy goddamn Christ. I was like, what the fuck happened? the timer was set. Apparently, I set the clock, and the clock doesn't buzz or do anything or shut off the oven like the timer does. My oven has 2 different ones, so I was like, fuck this. This is Tad's tip of the day right here. If you're gonna cook anything, set the oven timer, and then set your timer on your cell phone. Set it a minute or 2 shorter than what the actual directions call for. That way you can, spare yourself a little time. And if it's cooking too fast, then you're gonna be right on. And if it's cooking too slow, then just set another timer. So that's Tad's tip of the day. Don't be like Tad and waste a pizza. I didn't really waste it. I gave it to my dog, which ate it. They didn't even really want it. He kind of chewed on it and then spit it back out because it was just burnt shit, He thought he wanted it because, cooking something. I got to have whatever he's having. Motherfucker tries eating Reese cups. He tries drinking beer. This dog, he's insane. It's probably bad. I'm bad though. I'm the owner. I take full responsibility because I gave him some venison sausage last night too. He really took to that. And that's Tad's tip for today. Finally, I want to end on the Grammys, right? Were last Sunday. They were about a week ago. And big story, Beyonce got out there in her Illuminati headdress, being the mother of all creation with her big pregnant titties and her big pregnant belly. Twins, supposedly. Who knows? I'm not going to assume their genders yet. They're not even born. But I'm going to say a boy and a girl. So that's my bet. I don't know what the odds are right now in Vegas, but that's going to be Tad's bet. I didn't even watch it, so I don't know. I'm just recapping on what I heard. So this is Tad's secondhand recap. So if anybody even knows, I was going to have Caitlin on last week, Caitlin Kopetsky, and she was going to, give us some Grammy dirt and talk about that before it happened. But you know what? We'll talk to her later. Who knows? Maybe she'll come on, and her and Vibert, Jeffrey, with a G, maybe they'll come on and we'll talk some shit. But anyway, the fucking Chance the Rapper, I think, won Best New Artist, which Chance the Rapper's been out for fucking ever, so I don't understand how he's a new artist, but whatever. Adele, she won a bunch of shit, and solely on her white privilege. Beyonce should have won for Lemonade, or whatever that shit Beyonce did was, because Beyonce and her Bayhive said so. And then, I like how Carlos Santana got a bunch of shit for saying that Beyonce's a Vegas act, and all she does is dance, and she can't really sing. I thought that was pretty fucking hilarious. But he really rustled some jimmies with that one. I don't understand why people are so fucking, oh my god, Beyonce, I'm just in love. She's a fucking singer. She wasn't even the best member of Destiny's Child. It was the other chick they kicked out when there was 4 members. She was way outshining them. Nobody even knows her name now because she went missing. Because I think she had information on Hillary Clinton's arrest, and that's why she went missing. Nobody knows who she is. And Beyonce is just full fucking Illuminati, so she was like, off with this bitch's head, because she can sing way better than any of us, and she's got the good dance moves. So they kicked her ass out of the group, and now who knows what she's doing. They've probably MK Ultra'd her ass somewhere. But anyway, enough of the conspiracy theories of the 4th member of Destiny's Child who's yet to be heard from, or wherever she's at. Anyway, everybody's all fucking, oh, Beyonce. That's bullshit. Anyway, I don't really give a fuck about the Grammys. It's just a giant circle jerk of fucking fandom, pretty much. But that being said, I'd love to win a Grammy. I love awards. I don't care if I think it's a circle jerk or not. Grammys want to nominate me. Maybe they want me to host. Hey, I'll check my schedule, see if next year I can do it. Because, apparently the guy who hosted it this year, all he does is he's a fat guy that rides around cars and just lip syncs to fucking shitty songs anyway. So that's nothing Tad Western can't do. And I'll do it in a goddamn cowboy hat. And I'll do it on a horse. Oh, my trusty horse, Justice. Or Liberty. I don't know which one. Hell, I'll bring both of them. I'll have the guest, whoever's lip syncing with me. He can ride on whichever one I'm not riding on. But anyway, that's my Grammy rundown. Oh, the fucking Metallica there, James Hetfield, his microphone fucking didn't work or some shit. I don't know. I didn't listen to it. I didn't watch it. It's just what Tad hears through the grapevine. And apparently he was pissed and he kicked or threw or something. I don't know. He got a little violent. Got a little rowdy with the mic stand. But who the fuck cares? Like, really? You're getting pissed off about a performance you're not even getting paid to do? Like, who? Like, really? Come the fuck on. Anyway, that's Tad's Grammy rundown. And until next year, hopefully I will be hosting. So go ahead and vote for Tad Western to host that. And vote for Tad Western being the Celebrity All-Star Game, if you would. I'll use Tad's... I don't know what I'm going to start calling my followers, now that I'm thinking of it, because you got the little monsters, whatever they're called, the Lady Gaga followers, then you got the Bayhive, then you got the... I don't know, what do the Adele people call themselves? Smells or something? I don't know. So I need, how about Tad's... I don't know. What should I call you people? Fucking come up with it yourselves. How about that? Because if I call you that, then that's not cool. But you guys name yourselves. How about that? Let's see here. What else does Tad... I think I'm all out on the agenda. I'm running about 40 minutes here. That's probably where I want to keep it. I want to give a big shout out to Ville Station, as always, my musical group. Shout out to everyone who listens and downloads. I don't know. I know this podcast can get rave reviews like they all have. If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to message me on Facebook. I may get to you, I may not. I don't know. I get a lot of shit. I don't have anybody managing my shit like I should. But I like to be a direct link. No middleman in this business. It's me and the listeners. That's it. That's what I think. You got an idea? Bring it straight to Tad. Any way I can improve, anything I do wrong, shittily, I'm open to criticism. I love it. So get on Facebook, follow Tad Western, Snapchat me some titties, unless you're fat and got varicose tits. I don't need to see that shit, but I will screenshot them and send them to everybody. So thank you. This has been Tad Talk 6, and remember, keep them holstered. Just ready to have a shooter.
I make it clean my back, then swallow my pine tar. I'm a home run champ, a certified stud. When it rains on the grass, I love to play in the mud. Out on the mound, straight throwing fire. Then make her eat my Big Mac, no Mark McGuire. During the 7th inning stretch, there's no standing and singing. Just smooth insertion and my salty nuts swinging. I'm pitching that sausage, all the bitches think I'm awesome. Every hoe in the crowd wants to suck my Randy Johnson. Don't hit it to me, guaranteed to make a clean catch. Then I'll sit in the dugout, Raleigh finger in her wet snatch.
Sausage, I pitch that sausage. I made you feel my motherfucking sexual hostage. I straight up nailed her, you can call me hostage. She gives me neck long, just like an ostrich. Call me you sausage, I pitch that sausage. I made you feel my motherfucking sexual hostage. I straight up nailed her, you can call me hostage. She gives me neck long, just like an ostrich.
DJ Weasel and I slang the long beef. Major League Sausage got her feeling real neat. Stroke so good, I'm always going yard. She's a rookie, and I got her V-card. The way I play the field, the girls pack the stands. Most valuable catcher, and she don't use no hands. Louisville Slugger ran a pair of Rollins. Girls chewing on my seeds, and you know she's swallowing. I pitch ball so good, remind her of Cy Young. Harry Carey, holy cow with her tongue. Barry Bonds stroke, ball's a wet homer. Ted turn her ass out, cause I'm a homeowner.
Call me you sausage, I pitch that sausage. I made you feel girl my motherfucking sexual hostage. I straight up nailed her, you can call me bostage. She gives me neck long just like an ostrich. Call me goose gossage, I pitch that sausage. I made your girl my motherfucking sexual hostage. I straight up nailed her, you can call me bostage. She gives me neck long just like an ostrich.